Live from outside of a video game store, for the midnight release of Batman Arkham City, it's the Back to the Humor Show with your host, Rick Robotin.
Only a Back to the Humor. Alright, welcome to Back to the Humor. We're here at the midnight release of Arkham City at a local video game retailer in the Philly area. I'm here with, I forgot your Man. Nice to meet you, man. So, you played Arkham Asylum, I'm assuming.
Yes, sir.
So, what villains are you looking to see return in Arkham City?
The Joker, of course, but I'm more amped for the ones that they announced, like Two-Face. Yeah, see what kind of Two-Face is. The Penguin, and the announcement of Solomon Grundy. Solomon Grundy.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Nick.
Nick, nice to have you on the show.
Good to meet you.
So, doing a little bit of the pre-gaming.
Yeah,
with your iced tea there.
Tailgating the Batman Midnight.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Fucking A, man. So, you played Arkham Asylum up there.
I did.
Yes,
I did.
Now, what was your favorite aspect of?
The whole thing. My only complaint about Arkham Asylum would be the detective mode.
Yeah.
You kind of had to use it all the time, and it kind of ruined the graphics. You know what I'm saying? But from what I've read,
it's almost like in Splinter Cell, you got to have the night vision.
Yeah, from what I've read, they made it not quite as I don't know, visually impairing. I think
it's supposed to just kind of be integrated into the regular gameplay.
So I'm hoping that's a little less imposing, I guess the word would be.
We are what time are we at? We are 3 minutes to midnight. We're not allowed to shoot inside the store, and everyone has since left the parking lot and is now just lining up in there. They would rather be the 15th person to get the game than do an interview. Yeah, understandably. This is sad what we do sometimes. I have to my left here Anthony and Andrew. They just bought some of the first copies of the game. So what do you guys, of the villains from the last game, what guys are you looking forward to returning the most?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward as far as returns.
Yeah.
At the end it hints towards that Scarecrow's going to come back and Bane's going to come back. But really for me, it's like the new villains are kind of outweighing the old ones. I mean, you got Deadshot, you got Crocodile. I mean, like you got all these new villains coming in that are like Mad Hatter and crazy stuff. So like the new villains are kind of outweighing the old ones right now.
I'm here with your name,
Denny.
sir? Denny?
Yes.
Right on. So, Denny, I'm assuming you played the original, the Arkham Asylum?
Of course.
All right, so now what villain are you looking to see return in this game?
Return? I'm actually looking forward to seeing Bane return.
Looking forward to
because
Bane.
I felt Bane was a bit short-lived in the first one. He's the guy who breaks Batman's back, so you know.
They threw him in, he was kind of...
And not only
really
is
early
Bane
in the
strong in normality, you put him on Joker's super powered, like, juice, whatever you want to call it. I forget what it's called. Yeah, Titan. And Bane's gonna destroy everything in sight. So the fact that they killed him off and then they bring him back floating in water at the end kind of was short on Bane's end. They made everyone else tough, but the toughest guy not, you know.
Yeah, no, I agree. Now, Solomon Grundy isn't really a Batman villain so much. Now, would you want to see cameos maybe of other heroes outside of the Batman? Maybe not necessarily as playable characters, but as
Cameos, maybe. I wouldn't have a problem with that. I kind of like what they're doing with the Catwoman thing, the DLC with Robin in there. I'm gonna be fine with that.
What do you think is going to happen throughout the course of the story?
From trailers I saw, Hugo Strange knows who Batman is. He's running the whole Arkham City. Honestly, beyond that, I don't really know. I saw some shit online. They said, there was a bunch of major plot twists, and even I read something about the ending being real surprising and not necessarily characteristic of Batman. So I'm thinking maybe he's going to kill somebody. But, I'm looking forward to it.
Interesting.
Looking forward to it.
All right, so the Riddler is he's returning the game, but it's supposed to be a little bit more than the old Riddler trophies.
Yeah, the Riddler, he's kind of has more of like a jigsaw approach in this game, where he's like holding people in these deadly games and Batman has to get them out. It's going to be interesting. I mean, it's kind of a new look for him. I can't wait to play those levels. Obviously, they look really cool. But I'm glad they did that because the trophy thing in Arkham Asylum just wasn't doing it for me. It was kind of shallow. I'm glad they incorporated it more into this game. So.
Dark Knight Rises coming out next year.
Yes. I'm actually looking forward to that. I'm kind of sad that it's the last one Christopher Nolan's doing because with Batman, he's actually done the storyline really well. Not a big Christian Bale fan, but yeah, Christopher Nolan's done it very well.
What would you have wanted to see if Christopher Nolan did another movie?
I was hoping, since Christopher Nolan's actually bringing Bane and everyone else in, if he did another movie, since they're hinting to Bane, I was hoping that in this one they would break Batman's back, and then in the new one they hint towards a Batman Beyond.
All right. Ooh. Wow. That's heavy duty. All right. So I gotta ask, Robin or Nightwing?
Tough question. Almost the same thing, but I gotta go. I do a little bit with Nightwing because he's a man. Makes more sense.
Yeah.
Have a little kid by your side. You think child services will come in?
Yeah. I mean, the whole Batman and Robin dynamic's a little weird, isn't it? Like, how many spry young men does he need to help fight crime?
Exactly. And when does child services get involved?
Yeah. Which villain are you looking forward to making a return from the last game?
Riddler. I mean, they said that the Riddler's going to have a lot bigger of a part this time.
Yeah.
A lot more in depth. Not just finding some question marks. Apparently, you find a question mark and you got to like go save some people that are rigged up in some crazy trap.
Now, were you big on, after you beat the game, getting all the Riddler trophies?
You know what? I play too many games. I play through a game once, and I try and do as much as I can that first playthrough because I know I got so many games that I'm never going to go back. So,
hottest Batman villain? Female, obviously. Hottest female Batman villain?
Hottest female Batman villain? I mean, you'd have to say Catwoman.
Now, the female Batman villains. Hottest one. Hottest one.
The hottest one is definitely Catwoman.
Hottest female Batman villain.
If you want to call her a villain, Catwoman, no question. Yeah.
Which one?
Which one? It's rough. Kind of like the one with the shades now, with the goggles. Kind of like her. Michelle Pfeiffer, can't go wrong with her.
Michelle Pfeiffer. And the movie may have sucked, but Halle Berry
I can't get over the suctitude. The suctitude. I know she's fine.
I just decided to completely ignore the whole movie and take in what I got. Anyway, it's great to have you on here.
You too.
Gamer tag.
Enjoy the game.
Gamer tag is Fate God Prime. With a PHATEGODPRIME.
Right on. All right, good having you, man. Enjoy the game. One final question. Where we go. If you were Batman, what ideally would you want to have? One thing on your utility belt at all times.
Dude, shark repellent.
Shark repellent.
Shark repellent, man.
All right, thanks for being on the show,
No problem,
Nick.
man.
Gamer tag.
My gamer tag is Legion6. I forget what the name of this website is, but it's awesome.
Now, The Dark Knight Rises. I'm sure you're at least somewhat of a Batman fan. Are you excited for this movie?
I mean, come on. Me and him back in 08, we were psyched. Like, to go see the first movie.
Yeah.
It was not the first movie, the sequel, obviously. I mean, it was awesome. Dark Knight was great. People are calling it the best superhero movie ever. I believe that this one's going to top it all. And from what I hear, Hugo Strange is the main villain in Arkham City. And you can see that kind of in the trailer. And it seems like DC's going to follow up on that and make Hugo Strange the main villain in the movie. So it's just going to be a nice parallel release. And people are just going to get really into Batman on that. So it's going to be cool. People are just going to get into it.
That's awesome, man. Well, it's been great having you guys on the show. Enjoy your game.
All right.
Oh man,
So,
thank you.
we were about to skip school tomorrow, but we can't.
What are your gamer tags?
Gamer tags. I'm PlayStation, so my gamer name is the Drew. It's that dash Drew. So that's my gamer tag. If you want to hit me up, I'm not really.
I don't have a gamer tag, but if you want to check out our music, it's Avalanche Crew at anthonyclarkson.bandcamp.com.
Check
that out.
All right.
Solomon Grundy, he's not normally a Batman villain per se, but he's appearing in this game. Now, would you want to see any other DC heroes cameo?
If they're hinting towards Solomon Grundy, you definitely have to bring in the Flash, at least for a cameo, because that is Flash's bad guy.
Yeah.
So if they don't hint towards Flash, it'd be kind of disappointing because you'd wonder how Solomon got there in the first place. So definitely Solomon Grundy. That
Right on,
or,
man.
that or
Thanks for
even
being with us,
the,
Nick.
the Fellowship of Evil.
Yeah. What's your gamer tag?
Laissez-faire, PSN and Xbox.
Right on. All right, here we are at the Back to the Humor Arkham City midnight release.